Today I'm going to share the ideal path to learn conducting in 3 months. Stick with me and I guide you through the 7 steps that make this possible. Whether you're a conductor looking to expand your skills or someone who wants to dive into conducting from scratch, this video is for you. Hello, my name is André Baumeister and I help musicians and singers learn how to conduct so they can confidently lead any type of orchestra, choir or ensemble. Imagine setting yourself a goal. Learn how to conduct in just 3 months. It might sound ambitious, but trust me, it's absolutely achievable if you follow the right method. And that method is built on 7 core steps. These aren't just theoretical ideas. These are the exact steps I use to help my students grow into confident, capable conductors. Many aspiring conductors struggle with common issues. How to correctly conduct the different time signatures. How to conduct beginnings, preparatory beats, transitions, tempo changes, cut-offs, fermatas, etc. Or how to give cues effectively while conducting. How to train your hand independence, or how to improve the weaker hand and use it to indicate various elements. How can I develop a steady and calm conducting style without being tense or appearing awkward? More advanced questions often arise quickly. How can I enhance my facial expressions or musical expressiveness alongside precise beat patterns? How do I show musical lines, or more broadly, how do I convey my musical ideas through conducting so that I move beyond simple beating time? These are real challenges that can seem overwhelming at first. But by following these 7 steps, you'll overcome these roadblocks and build the skills you need to become a confident, effective conductor. So here's how to break down the 3 months. In the first month, we focus on establishing a solid foundation. We start with step 1, conducting patterns. Understanding basic beat patterns like 2/4, 3/4, 4/4 and 6/8 is essential. These patterns form the backbone of your conducting technique and allow you to communicate clearly with your musicians. We also cover the distinct execution and merging of less common conducting patterns like 5/8, 7/8, 9/8 and beyond. Alongside that, we move on to step 2, giving cues. Conducting is not just about beating time, it's also about communicating intentions. You learn to give effective cues to guide the ensemble, making your attention clear for entries, changes and transitions. Next, we step up to more expressive skills. Step 3 is all about rhythm impulses. Here you learn how to translate rhythmic energy into your gestures. This involves distinguishing between active and passive beats and understanding how to use space effectively in rhythmic elements. Next is step 4, dynamics conducting. Dynamics means shaping the sound, soft, loud and everything in between. Whether you want to conduct the different dynamics between pianissimo and fortissimo or crescendos and decrescendos, everything is within your reach. Mastering dynamics allows you to bring out contrast in the music that make a performance captivating. Now that you've built a strong foundation, it's time for the next skills. Step 5 is all about tempo changes. You learn techniques for speeding up, slowing down, and maintaining tempo consistency. Equally important is confidently handling tempo changes. Many conductors ask themselves, how can I always be confident with my tempo transitions? With the right practice, this will become second nature. After that comes step 6, articulation. Articulation gestures help musicians understand how each note should be played. Whether it's legato, staccato, marcato, tenuto, fortepiano effects and more. Learning to embody these styles through your gestures is what will help you lead an ensemble not just with precision, but with musicality. Finally, we have step 7, motor versatility. This is about developing your own individual conducting style, just like how everyone has their unique handwriting. In this step, we focus on 2 main areas. First, combining all the skills from the previous 6 steps into a cohesive, fluid conducting style. This means integrating conducting patterns, cues, rhythm impulses, dynamics, tempo changes, and articulation seamlessly. Second, developing versatile conducting gestures that are convincing and confident enough to inspire your ensemble. Your goal is to conduct in such a way that it brings joy and pride to the musicians you lead. When you master versatility in your movements, you not only become a capable conductor, but you create an environment where musicians are genuinely excited to work under your leadership. This level of versatility is what transforms a good conductor into a great one. Someone whose gestures are not only clear, but also filled with musicality, expression, and intention. It's important to note that in this video, we are focusing on the motor skills needed for conducting. However, two other important aspects, rehearsal techniques and score analysis, are equally vital and will be covered separately. One last point. From day one, I emphasize hand independence because it makes every other of the 7 steps easier and more effective. Hand independence means being able to multitask. For example, directing dynamics, giving cues, or indicating phrasing with one hand while keeping the beat with the other. Developing this skill early simplifies all future steps and builds the foundation for confident, expressive conducting. Consider watching my other video about hand independence for more tips. If you're ready to take on this challenge, I invite you to follow along with my online conducting course. I guide you every step of the way, helping you turn these 7 stages into a set of real practical skills. Just use the link in the description. There's nothing quite like the feeling of leading an ensemble and seeing all those musicians or singers come together to create something beautiful. So if you're feeling motivated, let me know in the comments below. Are you ready to take on the conducting challenge? Let's get started.